Welcome to round 15 of GSR Tier 5 at Brazil. Not the finale, just announced last week that Belgium, that was ran a couple weeks ago, will be rescheduled. So that will be next week. So the interview that I had with Joseph last week is not confirmed, but it can be confirmed this week, and so can constructors. Speaking of the points, here is a rundown of the results and the points. So, results last week. You had EXFL Charlie bringing out a win for the Mercedes. Also brought out a 1-2 for Mercedes as Nosman finished P2. And CJ Pants ended up gaining a few points on Joseph. And now Joseph is qualified. Joseph, who was on his outlap, just got disqualified. That's going to be a hard task for Joseph. Now to the points. So Joseph now has a 38-point. If my math's correct, 38-point gap over CJ Pants. Currently, CJ Pants has got to keep that within a 27-point gap after this week. If it's past 27, then Joseph clinches the championship. Constructors, very close battle. Not well, yeah and no. 35-point gap between Alfa Romeo and Red Bull. Red Bull today. Alfa Romeo needs to outscore Red Bull by 9 points today in order to clinch the constructors. Currently Red Bull sitting P2 and P7, Alfa Romeo P6, and with Joseph being disqualified P14. So if CJ Pants can get pole, that's 1 point in game. But currently, Hot Wibbles is on pole. Statics moves up to second. Wibbles on a lap. Purple sector 2 is in the green. Here comes Wibbles now. Oh, and he hits the wall. He got way too low, and he ended up hitting the barrier. So alright, anyone else? No, it's Nosman on a lap. Nosman is on a lap. Let's watch Nosman currently on a roll, P4 and P2, his last two finishes. So, Nosman really wanting to show that he is back to his old form as James, who wasn't here last week, is in the lobby now. So, Nosman does not improve, I don't think. Anyone else? Nath is on a lap. My boy Jake on a lap. My boy Jake is on a lap. Only 200. Improving. Only improved by 200. That's Amelia in front of him. Oh, little squirrely there. He backed out of that lap. He backed out of it. As if you guys have already heard, Murray Walker passed away this weekend at the age of 97. So on the formation lap, we will go silent for Murray Walker. He passed away at the age of 97. So he was an idol to many, and keeping my prayers with his family. So, and remember, we will go silent on the formation lap, meaning I will give my predictions at the very end of qualifying. But we still got 2 minutes 30 seconds left in qualifying, at least that's what it shows on the board. Maybe a timing glitch, we'll figure it out when it gets there. My boy Jake did back out on that other lap, so now he's going again. Very great there. Ooh, had to get out of the gas a little bit. Let's see what is Sector 2. Oh, he's 4/10 down in Sector 2. I think he's going to abort this lap. No, he still goes, and he gets some. Let's see if anyone else. I know that's from Boy Jr. on a lap. So that puts him on there. Why Boy Lewis on a lap, but he's getting held up by the Ferrari of Fat Boy, who's in AI, and he just drove it into there. Okay. Let's see, Alicia, no. F1 Boy Jr. Coming around to the line, currently P12. He'll gain a spot and go P11. They have a car off. I think that was so now Alicia, I believe, will start his lap. Who's that? Everyone out on their final laps. Hot Wibbles actually is invalidated. I don't know if with the timing glitch, if you'll be able to set no lap static out. CJ Pants is out. Wibbles is out. Okay, so there's no timing glitch. I think this is already qualifying. Well, we got Alicia on a lap. Alicia would be the only one. Everyone else is either invalidated or invalidated themselves. Alicia will go P8. So that means on pole will be Hot Wibbles in the Williams. He's going to do some celebratory burnouts, hoping after he himself disqualified. Alright, a little quick burnout there for the pole sitter, which I wouldn't have done, although I don't think so for the sauce that he ran this one, so he won't start on the sauce. But, since I've got time, I'll go through my predictions now. I'm gonna go static P2. Jones definitely has the pace past couple weeks. Dominating, well, he got unlucky at Zandvoort, dominating win at USA, and unlucky at Mexico. So, off of pace, I think static can definitely improve. I'm going to go Joseph also, starting in the back, qualifying. It'll be funny, not funny, but fun to see him drive back through the field to hopefully clinch the championship. And speaking of championship, I'm going to go CJ Pants P3. The other championship contender needs to keep that points within 27 to have a shot at Joseph going into Belgium next week. So those are my predictions. Once everyone loads in is when I will go silent. So, can the championship be clinched today? Can the constructors be clinched today? We will all find out. Everyone is loading in, so starts out, looks like sunny race for the beginning, which is good. I don't know if it's gonna be sunny or dry throughout, or could we possibly see rain at the end? We have to wait and find out. The session starts in 8 seconds. Once, like I said, once everyone is on the grid, is when I will go silent. Alright, now on the grid, I will go silent in remembrance of Murray Walker. Murray Walker. As now the drivers, they are loading up 5 red lights, revving their engines, and lights go out and away we go. Great jump for Wibbles off the line. Wibbles is going to clear Statics into 1. Now side by side we got a Ferrari going wide. As already Nosh made a 5-second time penalty and a safety car already. Already some chaos. Morgan Cheeseman picks up another 5 seconds. A couple 5 seconds are already getting handed out. Wildboy Jake with 1, Wildboy Lewis with 1, Nosman with 1, Nath with 2, Morgan Cheeseman with 1, Emilio with 1, and F1 Boy Jr. with 1. As Morgan Cheeseman is an AI. Holding up, Amelia, F1 Boy Jr. and Joseph. Great start for Wibbles. Had a great start off the line. We'll see if anyone towards the front likes to pit here. Doesn't seem like anyone will. Wildboy Jake will pit to, I assume, serve the 5 seconds. Out. Jake comes in. Lively Lewis comes in. James. Logan Cheeseman. So James goes towards the mediums. Boy Jake does. Boy Lewis. I assume Logan Cheeseman is going to go. Socks. So James, Boy Jake, Boy Lewis looking to go for possibly the 2-stop. Let's pit for the mediums again in about lap. I don't know, maybe 17, 18 maybe. Field now getting back to getting back together. Now another 5 seconds. That's 15 seconds now, I believe. Or it is. Alright, field now. I believe they will go this time, if I'm not mistaken. The field will be caught up. So, CJ Pants currently trying to chase down Joseph in the championship. CJ sitting P3, Joseph just outside of the points, but obviously would move up. Safety car in this lap. When does Bubbles go? Bubbles go to stack up the field. Oh. And that's another one. Bubbles really stacking it. Not really, but holding the field up when the loop goes now. Great start to the top two. They pull away. Here comes Charlie. Charlie now going to look down to the inside of CJ Pants. Battle for P3. Charlie makes it work. Oh, contact, and CJ spins! CJ spins around. That's not going to help CJ at all when it comes to the championship. Unlucky for CJ Pants. Still has a lot of time to shake it off and recover. So it's not completely over, but a little unlucky there. Battle for fifth. Nath and Alicio. Mouse man right behind this. Mouse man gonna look to the outside of Alicio. Can't quite get the move there. Joseph behind all this. Yeah, questionable move. Charlie did not leave the room that CJ needed. I don't know, maybe the stewards take a look at that, I don't know. But CJ already gaining 2 spots, so he's coming back to the field. Uh, 3.5 tenths gap for the lead. Static killing Alicio and Joseph. Joseph is going to clear Alicio. Out moves Joseph up to P7. When James gets a 5-second, well, it looks like maybe Alicio got tapped or just got sideways. Yellow flag. That's Flyboy Jake, and he just retires on track. I don't know if that's gonna bring out anything because there's no one near him. Yeah. So we're gonna stay green. Static all over the rear wheels. DRS isn't able. Overtake button engaged. DRS engaged. Static now looking, peeking. Great defending there from Wibbles. And Wibbles holds on P1 for the time remaining, but Static wants the lead badly. The Wibbles holds on the lead for now, and Morgan Cheeson is left the lobby, and I don't have a good commentator, so I'm gonna have to re-invite. Alright, so send an invite back from Morgan Cheeson. But here comes Static now. We're gonna look to the outside. Great move. Wibbles goes the late break though, and still hold on to the lead. Great job there from Wibbles to defend. Force Static to the outside. Naff and Joseph now. Joseph wanted to gain badly. There he goes to the inside. Naff almost blocks him all the way to the grass. And does, but Joseph gets by. So, great move there for Joseph. The XFL Charlie now all over the back of Static. Now 3 train, and spinning that Naff around. And now it's just 3-car DRS train now for the Prix lead. They're also the DRS train. Static's too far back from Wills, and Charlie's too far back. Great run there though from Static. Has DRS. It looks he's too far back. He won't be able to make the move. So no move quite yet. Static definitely closing in. Further on back, we got Alicio the Northman battling for P6 right now. James the best. A yellow flag. Virtual safety car. I'm trying to figure out who was that. Was it Nath? I don't know who it was. Oh, it was James. I didn't see that until just now, so it was James. I saw the AlphaTauri, and now I see James DNF. DJ pants now. 3-second time penalty. That's huge. He's running P8, so he's still making his way back up through the field. Now it's caught this train with Alicio and Northman. Great run for CJ. It's gonna water move if he can complete this. Down the inside, forces Alicio a little bit wide, but CJ with a great move. Now Alicio, ooh, look to get back, but with Everson, not really much room there to make the move. CJ gets by Alicio for P7. Now we'll work on Northman for P6. Anyways, back up towards the front. Still get that 3-car DRS train from Level Static to Charlie. All these guys, you have to pit. Here comes Static, so we're gonna look around the outside. Can he clear Wibbles? No. Again, Wibbles with a late dive. This time, Static's gonna look back. Oh, Wibbles blocked. A little bit of aggressive, but still great defending there from Wibbles to hold on to the lead. Static knows she's got the faster car. Just has to try and get away around Wibbles. The question is, when are we going to see the first driver's pit? A little sideways there for Wibbles, and that's going to give Static a great run. Static, DRS, not use the overtake button, he's going to go around the outside. Wibbles again a late braking. This time, Static with the switch, but couldn't complete the move. Wibbles continues to hold on to the race lead. Apparently James is going across the grass to take one more chase out. You guys can't destroy. Yeah, just tell Alicio to make a ticket, Apollo, and submit the clip, into that ticket. Anyways, now, still have the, oh, I didn't see it, but TJ did get past Northman, and Alicio got past Northman as well. Static now, again, gonna look to the outside. Late break from Wibbles, there we go, Static with the switch back, but can't make the move like that, or in there without getting a warning. Northman pits, I believe he got his bicycle for speeding as well. But Northman, the first of the soft runners to pit, and actually pits for another pair of soft, so he could be looking to do soft medium. Nah, picks up another 3 seconds. Amelia Static though, still that 3-car DRS train, and Joseph now into the DRS of Fat Boy. Polo stays out, Static stays out, Charlie stays out, Fat Boy stays out, Joseph stays out. So, soft runners continuing to stay out. CJ back to 6th, with 7 seconds behind Joseph. And Charlie picked up a penalty. That could be huge for the podium, for a battle with the podium. Static still trying to do everything he can to get around the Wibbles. If I'm Static, you know you can't quite complete a pass around Wibbles. Try and go for the undercut and get ahead of him. There's a yellow flag. I think that was Amelia. It was Amelia. Wibbles now. This Wibbles hit. Wibbles is not. Static does. So there he goes, going for the undercut. Charlie follows him in, so now it's all down to him. Static won a great stop. That's what it looks like. He's gonna go to the hard, so he's gonna go to the end. So now it's, can he gain enough on the track to eventually get around He's gonna come out right in front of Y-Boy Lewis. Charlie comes out behind. Now all Static has to do is just gain. Wibbles asking the AI of Morgan Cheeseman, does Wibbles pit this time? I think Wibbles does. Just to attempt to possibly... No, Wibbles does not pit. Fat Boy pit, so does Joseph. Alright, so that's definitely past these two. Static passes. Oh, yep. Static, 3 seconds! That's huge! That's really huge for the battle for the lead. Continues to be huge. We'll see if maybe Wibbles can get another one. Here goes Charlie. Down to the inside, gets by Y-Boy Lewis. Now Wibbles continues to stay out. Could Wibbles possibly be trying soft to mediums? I'm gonna assume that's what Wibbles is trying to do. I don't quite know how long mediums can last. Of this track, but I think that's what Wibbles is trying to do, is go soft to mediums, which could potentially work. Math does end up pitting. For the mediums. Do we see Wibbles? Do we see Wibbles fit this time? And no. Wibbles stayed out again. This is allowing Static to gain the time that he needs to undercut. But now, with Wibbles going to attempt the soft to medium, so then does that mean Static is going to have to gain even more to defend from Wibbles when Wibbles goes to the fresh medium? any battle on track. We've got Joseph, championship contender, trying to clinch the championship today. So far, is doing it. Trying to gain on that boy. Meanwhile, the other championship contender, CJ Vance, running V8, trying to gain on Alicia. So, those will be two battles to watch out for. And Wibbles does pit. Wibbles does pit. So, I think Wibbles was trying to do soft to medium. Yep. Wibbles now in the medium. Where does Static come out? Static definitely gets by Wibbles. Does Charlie get by? Charlie might even get by. Pretty close if Charlie does. Charlie does get by. So now Static has about a 4-second gap over Wibbles. We'll look to have to gain that back. Joseph still all over Fat Boy trying to get around. So far, this is pretty much the only close battle other than now Wibbles with them fresh mediums all over the back, or all over the rear, I should say. Charlie DRS activated for Wibbles. Overtakes button engaged. Gonna go to the outside. And he's going to clear. No, Charlie's gonna fight back. Oh, some contact. Charlie almost spins it there, saves it. So now puts Wibbles up to P2 with a 3-second gap on Static, and Static has a 3 seconds, so let's check warning. How many warnings Wibbles has? Well, Wibbles has 2 warnings. So 1 more warning for Wibbles, and that's a penalty, so if Wibbles gets a penalty, that's gonna definitely excite us more. Joseph now still all over Fat Boy, and CJ Pants now all over Alicia. Wibbles fastest lap gains 8/10 on Static. That lap definitely the faster car on the new medium. Joseph trying to use the DRS to gain on Fat Boy, and CJ Pants DRS trying to get around Alicia late braking himself. He just go for the switchback. Can't get the move done, but a great run. Peek to the inside of Alicia, side by side. CJ gets the DRS and the overtake. Trying to go side by side. Does CJ Pants clear? No. More contact. Still side by side. So Alicia clears CJ. So Alicia holds on to P6. And that only angers CJ. Now CJ's gonna look back down the inside. Still can't get by, but that's gonna anger CJ because he knows he has to get by, or hope for another safety car to come out to get by Joseph. Speaking of Joseph, overtake button activated, DRS activated as well. Now gonna go to the outside. Fat Boy's from late break. Hold on to the spot, but now with another DRS, here it goes. Joseph just goes look to the outside, but still can't get by. Oh, switchback, but almost runs into the back of Fat Boy, so he has to back out of it. Norseman. Battle CJ and Norseman. Got to the curb and put it into the barrier. Unlucky for the Mercedes. But now CJ and Alicia still side by side. And F1 Junior retires. Is that going to be a safety car? No, it was in the pits. Never mind. And Alicia holds on to that spot. This now brings CJ's teammate, Y-Boy Lewis, up into this train. And this points out Alfa Romeo would clinch the constructors as of right now by Alfa Romeo running P1 and P5 now. Fat Boy. Looks like Joseph got by him, but Fat Boy just got back around him. So those two trading spots. But P1 and P5 as of right now for Alfa Romeo, and Red Bull P7 and P8. So that could possibly change because Wibbles is just eating into that lead that Statics has. Here goes. Wibbles. There it is. There's the 3 second that Statics wanted to see Wibbles get. There it is, right there. So now Statics has a little bit of breathing room. Knows she's got it. He knows he has to defend. So now it's all even at 3 seconds. As they both have to try to not give another penalty. If Statics gets another penalty, I think he might be screwed out of this race. Not screwed, but he screws himself out of the race win. Because with Wibbles on the fresher tires, Wibbles is definitely going to have to gain. Wibbles now, great run out of the final corner. Is he going to have to... He's got DRS activated, but no overtake. That's not going to help him get the move done. Static holds on to P1. Well, right now, Y-Boy Lewis got by his teammate. And speaking of CJ, it's another 3 seconds. That's now 6 seconds for the Red Bull and his teammate having 9 seconds. So I think they've got enough gap to not worry about dropping any spots. Static Wibbles still battling. Yellow flag. I believe that was I don't know who it was. I may have been Charlie. Charlie lost time. Yellow flag. That's an awesome man right there. First Mercedes having trouble. Wibbles still trying to get around Statics. Now with this DRS straight, I think he's closer than he ever was. Statics knows it. He's going to defend the inside. No overtake again for Wibbles though. Charlie another 3 second, and the Static holds on. Joseph gets by Fat Boy. That now moves Joseph up to P4. Quickly, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be back. I will ride on board though with Wibbles so you can see the battle for the lead. Alright, I am back. The Static still holds on to the lead. Wibbles dropped back. I don't know what happened as I wasn't here. Either one of them pick up another penalty. Wibbles did. So now that gives us a little bit of comfort to Static. Knowing that, well, for one, if Wibbles does end up getting back to him, 3 seconds, or well, 3 seconds for Fat Boy, but Static has a 3-second comfort as if he doesn't get another penalty. So, DJ is currently running P6 right now. Joseph running P4. This would definitely not only give the constructor, yeah, I think, yeah, this would, because it's 25 and 12, 37, and another 3 seconds for Wibbles. Yeah, this is constructor. Nath as last. I'll invite Nath back. I don't think Nath is gonna join. Yeah, P just got off. I'll invite him anyways, but he just got off. Alright, send him to. Alright, so Static now 4, 5, and Static's that's a 3 seconds, so now it's back to that 3-second gap that can Static hold on. Something else to possibly point out. Third place, Joseph is 12 seconds back and without a penalty. Charlie has 9, so that would be a 3.3 second gap. If Charlie gets another 3 seconds and Joseph continues to stay without a penalty, then Joseph could possibly get into podium contention. And you also have to remember push for his penalties, because the steward looked at that incident between Charlie and DJ in the beginning of the race. So that'll be something to look out for. But that gap, 3.0 seconds, barely. That, but that gap 2.5 now. Wait, I'm slow. I'm completely screwed it up. So it's Wibbles with 9, Static with 6. So Wibbles will have to gain on Static and gap him by 3 seconds in 3 laps. I don't know if it's possible, but we will see. And Joseph did pick up a 3-second, as now he's battling with Fat Boy. Something must have happened. My boy Lewis getting by Nas, Nas AI. Well, it's Nas Ghost now. But Static coming to 2 laps to go. Gap 3.0 now. I think all Static has to do, take it easy. Don't try and push it. That's the last thing you want to do, is push and get another penalty. So, in the other battles we do, we got Joseph now trying to gain back on Fat Boy. Fat Boy's little block. Late break, lock up for Fat Boy, but Joseph will hold on and has a 12.2 second gap over CJ Pant. So I think Joseph has got this championship won now, after he had it won last week, but with the reschedule of Belgium coming next week. The yellow flag, oh, I thought that scared me, because it was right where Static was, but it was Nos Man. But this is the last lap for Static. 2.8 is the gap. Static has had up and down past races that screwed out Zandvoort. He won dominating win at USA and ended up not getting the finish that he wanted last week at Mexico. But now with 2 sectors to go, Static could be giving the Constructors' Championship Static now coming into Sector 3 after what was running around second place for the whole race up until pit stops coming around. Static is going to take the win here at Brazil and clinch the Constructors' Championship for Alfa Romeo. Hot Wheels will come second, Charlie third. Now it's a battle between fourth. Joseph gets past Fat Boy. Can Joseph hold him off? Joseph will hold on Fat Boy. Joseph will bring home fourth place and will be your I don't know why I said your season 4. I believe it was season 4. Might be season 5. I don't remember what season was. But he is your tier 5. Well, he's your season 1 tier 5 champion. I'm gonna get in interviews. Driver of the day also goes to Genesis. So after starting last, great run up to P4. I'm gonna get top 4 in just because the podium and then your champion. And I'm also gonna give an interview to the Constructors' Champions. So now there's invited the top 4. Now waiting for the other two to join. Charlie's joined, Static joined, Joseph joins. Now just waiting for... I've interviewed him before.
He just messaged me with pretty much perfect English,
Ah,
and he said, "GG, that was amazing."
I don't know if he'll join. We'll start with Charlie first, and if Charlie's interview is done before Wibbles, then we'll just skip Wibbles. By the way, I can hear the stream in the background. I hear my voice. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's me.
Alright, P3, Charlie. Pretty quiet race. Second half of the race for you. Pretty much just ran around in third the whole race. I guess explain your race, and also explain that incident with CJ Pants in the earlier part of the race.
Well, yeah, I can kind of agree. I mean, pretty boring race. For me anyway. I basically just stayed P3 the entirety of it, except when I pit. I mean, I was in a party with Static, so I knew what was going on ahead, and Joseph, so I knew what was going on behind as well. I knew like the gaps I needed and stuff. The incident with CJ, all I can really say is that I don't think it's my fault because, well, I was ahead into the corner, so I could take the racing line. And also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was, but the contact seemed like it was before when we turned in. So, yeah, I don't think it'll be my fault, but I feel part of me feels guilty because that kind of robbed him of the chip. I mean, Joseph looks set to win anyway, but
Yeah, he ended up trying to rebound back, but just couldn't get back to the front. But overall, good race. I believe that's your third podium in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Don't count me on that.
I thought that, but in US I finished fourth.
That's right.
In US, so
okay. Well, congratulations, and we'll move on. Wibbles isn't joining, so we will go. Oh, never mind. Wibbles just joined.
Great timing.
Wonderful timing. Alright, Wibbles, we'll give you the interview. You started out on pole. Pretty much led the whole first half of the race. Then pits came around. You tried to go softs to mediums. Quite didn't work but it's still a podium for you. Pretty much explain your race.
Well, it was amazing. It was one of my, I don't know, I love this race, and yeah, I don't have words to describe this race now, but yeah, the unique word that I can say was amazing. Yeah. Who was the other guy? Who wins?
Static one.
Okay. He was super quickly. He has a lot of aerodynamic in his car, and yeah, that's a little was a little bit difficult to with him because that so yeah, but yeah, was an amazing race. I think now I have the P3 in global standings, right?
I think so.
Because
I don't. It'll probably be very close between me, you, and Static.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, was of my favorite race in this league and in this season. Yeah. Oof.
Well, congratulations on a P2 finish, and look on the board to see what you can do next week.
Yep.
I just realized something. I didn't include my audio this whole time. I don't know if it came through. Well, it obviously came through on the stream, but I went to check my audio, and it just said that it wasn't included. So I don't know, but I guess it's because I was streaming. But We'll do race winner. Static. You ran second behind Wibbles pretty much the whole race. Well, the first half, I should say, and then pit stops came around. You went for the undercut, went for the hards, and pretty much just kept that gap to hold off Wibbles for the win. First of all, congratulations on the win. And explain your race, I guess.
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations to Wibbles.
Thanks.
He ran a really good race, and I would have hoped to have a little bit closer of a battle towards the end of the race. You know, just to make it look pretty. But outside of that, after I pulled away from Wibbles, or I think we made contact actually,
Yeah.
which gave him a little bit of a gap to me. But yeah, the soft hard was actually originally my strategy, and I was in a party with Charlie, and he said Wibbles was probably doing soft medium. I thought there's no way, but he made it last. Props to him. That was incredible. I don't know how you made those tires last, but yeah, I just tried my hardest to stay consistent throughout the race. I didn't make a mistake and got myself an extra penalty, but thankfully it did not cost me too much.
Well, also, if I think my math is done correctly, you guys did clinch the Constructors' Championship for Alfa Romeo in Tier 5.
They did, yeah, they did.
So, I'll ask you first, and then I'll go to Joseph. How was your season? You know, you ran with Alfa Romeo. You guys both did a wonderful job getting points almost every week. So, how do you feel to be a Constructors Champion?
Oh, it feels great, especially in my first season, my first full season of league racing, actually, or I think my second, actually. You know, it's a very validating feeling. But next year, I want to hope for. I'm gonna try and go for the driver's title. Not sure which tier though.
Well, there's not going to be a Tier 5 from what I've heard, so it's only going to be 4 tiers.
Hey, maybe tier 3.
Maybe we could. We'll see next season. But congratulations on your race win and one half of the Constructors Champion.
Thank you.
Joseph, last week we thought you had the championship clinched up. They decided to reschedule Belgium for next week, which obviously does not matter for any of the championships. You are now definitely confirmed, unless Charlie wants to add another race. But you are now confirmed a Tier 5, Season 1 Tier 5 champion. How does it feel?
Well, now that we know that is confirmed, I feel a lot better that I don't have to worry about going to Belgium, and I'm not a champion in this because I'm not really good at Belgium at all. Like it's a good track, but I'm personally not like a fan of Spa at all. Like in the game, I'm just not really good at it at all. So it seems like an easy track, but I just not really good at it. Definitely feels great that I don't have to deal with that going into next week, and had another strong car, had another flying car like we had all season long. Congratulations to my teammate for winning today, bringing more points over to the team, and clinching the Constructors today. That's another key thing because we're just here to here to win, and that's what we did today.
Well, congratulations on both the Drivers' Champion and the Constructors' Champion. That's gonna do it for us. Tune in about I want to say, is it 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere, something around there for Tier 2, which will be commentated by me and Aid F1. So, thank you guys for joining for interviews. Congratulations to Statics, Wibbles, and Charlie on the podium. Congratulations to Statics and Joseph for the constructors, and definitely congratulations to Joseph. And it's going to do it for me. I'm GSR Thrasher. Tune in next week around the same time for the season finale at Spa.